want to go up a division. That's what you'd like to do?
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. Your memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the balls in the brakes. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight drop in the chills. I'm talking, yeah. One shot, now the future is yours. Go!
It is going to be a great couple of months here for Glory Kickboxing and for kickboxing fans around the world. Of course, we have a slice of history coming up tomorrow night. Allene Pereira, the reigning middleweight champion, has vanquished all in his division and now wants to move up and get a shot at becoming the interim champion of the world in the light heavyweight division. We'll tell you more about that coming up in just a moment. I want to bring some important people up onto the stage for you here. First of all, from our talent operations, he's here actually from Thailand. Let's welcome Robbie Timmers to oversee our weigh-ins today. Also, our Glory girls, beautiful Alyssa and Anna Maria, are here to be with us. And we want to say thank you to the Florida State Boxing Commission. We had a chance to work with these good people a few months ago in Orlando, and it's great to have Patrick Cunningham and his crew with us here to oversee our weigh-in, so please welcome them up onto the stage as well. As we get started with the preliminary bouts, I just want to say something and make sure for those watching, by the way, on our YouTube and Facebook channels, that the Glory family wants to let Becca Irwin's family know that we're thinking about her. She was scheduled to be on our preliminary fights and was involved in a car accident about a week or so ago. The good news is she's on the mend. Of course, the tough news is she won't be able to appear on this card. But we are looking forward to a fantastic night. And speaking of women in the kickboxing world, we have not one but two of the super bantamweight matchups coming up, including, speaking of Allene Pereira, his sister, who we've been lucky enough to have in his corner on the road. She'll step inside the Glory ring for the first time coming up tomorrow night. Let's get to the preliminary bouts, though. Starting first in the welterweight division, we'll get started with Sean Choice and Ross Levine. Sean Choice up onto the scales first. Sean is here out of Denver, Colorado. He brings with him a professional record of 8 wins and 3 losses. 4 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He comes in on a 2-fight winning streak. Patrick, 169.8? 169.8 for Sean Choice, his opponent. Ross Levine coming off a first-round knockout in his debut in Orlando earlier this summer. Turbo. Undefeated 3-0. All 3 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is a 12-time World Sport Karate champion, 2-time ISKA World champion. 169 even for Turbo Levine. Almost guaranteed we get the night started with fireworks in the welterweight division. Then we turn to the lightweights in our only other preliminary bout of the evening. Keeman Diop will take on Nick Chastain. Diop onto the scales first. He'll fight out of the black corner, originally from Columbia, Maryland, fighting by way of Fort Lauderdale, where he trains. 3-1 on a young career with 2 knockouts. He was also with us in Orlando at Glory 67. His first Glory win by unanimous decision. 153.2 for Diop. Now his opponent, the Golden Boy, Nick Chastain, is here out of Phoenix, Arizona. This will be his 4th appearance inside the Glory ropes. His professional record, 10 wins with 6 losses, 3 of those wins by knockout. He himself is on a 2-fight winning streak, including a second-round knockout in Orlando in July. 153.4 for Nick Chastain. Two preliminary bouts, of course, get us ready for the Glory Super Fight Series, again presented by our friends at Manscaped.
Feature attraction scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in Glory's Super Bantamweight division. Tiffany Pantsuist, Johnny Menezes.
Known for explosive knockout power. The time bomb just went off!
She promised to be the aggressor in this fight. She has not let us down.
Everything is going right for this young Mexican. Left, right, finish with a KO win.
The Glory Super Fight Series tomorrow night in Miami will get started in the women's super bantamweight division. Allene Pereira will take on Chamonix Sor Tehran. Let's get Allene Pereira onto the scales first. Out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yes, the name is familiar. She is the sister of middleweight champion Alex Pereira. We were on a bus ride following the event in Europe, and she was telling me, one day you will announce my name into the Glory ring. That day is tomorrow here in Florida. Allene comes in 5 wins, 1 losses. One of those wins coming by way of knockout. This will be her Glory debut. She trains with her brother, Alex, and as an amateur, 21 wins with only 3 losses. She is a Brazilian national amateur champion. $120.8 for Allene. Her opponent, Chamonix Sor Tehran. She's here from Bangkok, Thailand. Look at this professional record. 92 wins, 17 losses, 1 bout scored even, and 15 career knockouts. One of the most decorated female fighters from Thailand, won a hotly contested split decision over Ashley Nichols. 121.4 for Chamonix Sor Tehran. Goes by the nickname Sia. Has gained a reputation in the Muay Thai market, the circuit in France, Spain, and Russia throughout her career. It's a great way to get the Super Fight Series off and running here in Miami tomorrow night. Then we turn to the welterweight division. Charles Rodriguez here to take on Amari Boyd. One of the things Glory takes great pride in is building the future of this sport, and especially finding great stand-up fighters in the United States. These are 2 of the best. Charles Rodriguez coming in out of Concord, California. He is 9-1 in his career. The rock star with 4 career knockouts. He started his appearances in Glory on a 3-fight winning streak after his debut in Los Angeles at Glory 52. $170.6 for the rock star. Now his opponent, the body snatcher, Amari Boyd. Amari comes to us out of Memphis, Tennessee by way of Nashville. A 15-fight career that consists of 13 wins with just 2 losses. One of those wins by knockout. He is 5-1 in 6 prior Glory appearances. Actually started his Glory career on a 5-fight winning streak and is a North American and IKF World Muay Thai champion. 169.4 for Amari Boyd. The rock star and the body snatcher tomorrow night here in beautiful Miami. Then we turn our attention to the featherweights. Justin Greskovitz to take on Abraham Vidales. Greskovitz with us from Philadelphia, PA. He is a veteran of this sport and a mixed martial artist. His record, 41 wins with 24 losses, 3 draws, but 18 of those wins for the Purple People Eater come by way of knockout. He was with us in New York at Glory 61. 142.6 for Greskovitz. Now his opponent, Abraham Vidalis, one of the great young talents in kickboxing today, brings an undefeated 14-0 record with him inside the Glory ring. 11 of those 14 wins have come by way of knockout, and he's undefeated in 3 prior Glory appearances. Also, by the way, undefeated as an amateur, 8-0, a 2017 ISKA Mexican champion. 141.4 for Vidalis. He had a first-round TKO win in his debut in New York City over Hassam El-Kasri. Next up, it's the middleweights, Matt Baker and Ivan Galaz. Baker into the scales first. He fights out of the Bay Area of California. Goes by the nickname The Butcher. 23 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw, 1 no contest. This will be his 6th Glory appearances. He's earned impressive stoppages in both Chicago and Houston, including a 3rd-round KO over Thomas Jenkins at Glory 58. $187 even for the Butcher, Matt Baker. And now fighting out of Santiago, Chile, it is Ivan Galaz. Galaz, of course, known throughout the combat sport world with the nickname El Terrible. 58 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw, and 15 career knockouts. He was with us earlier this year in Houston for Glory 63, but made his debut in New York City with a majority win over Paul Banashek at Glory 48. $186.6 for Galaz. And then your headline super fight of the evening, the other super bantamweight matchup I was telling you about that we are really looking forward to. 2 former bantamweight champions in Jade Menezes and Tiffany Van Soest. Menezes will enter the ring first, fighting out of the black corner, out of Curitiba, Brazil. She is a former bantamweight world champion, now ranked number 3 in the division. 13 wins with 3 losses. 5 of those wins by knockout. She shocked the world when she took the belt from then-champion Anissa Mexen in Denver. 121 even for Menezes. Now her opponent, the time bomb, Tiffany Van Soest. She will always be a part of Glory history. The first ever women's super bantamweight champion. That happened in Oberhausen, Germany in 2016. She is anxious to get another shot at that belt. Fighting out of Bali by way of San Diego. Her professional record, 19 wins with 4 losses and 1 bout scored even, 6 career knockouts. 120.4 for Tiffany Van Soest. Tiff's debut came all the way back at Glory 30 in May of 2016. Hard to believe these two have yet to meet inside the Glory ropes. It will happen tomorrow night here in Miami at Glory 68.
Going to get the interpreter in here. Hello. How does it feel to be fighting someone other than Anissa Mexen? You had 3 fights in Glory, and you fought the champion 3 times.
I'm very happy because I have a new opponent, and I will show my work tomorrow.
How good is Tiffany?
Yes, she is really good, but tomorrow I'm going to prove it, then I'm better.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Give it up for JD Menezes, former champion. And now the time bomb. Tiffany Van Soos is back. You had a big medical scare a few months ago, a partially detached retina. I'm sure momentarily you thought you may never be able to fight again. What does it mean for you to be back doing what you love?
I'm just super grateful, you know, and I feel very privileged. I feel like I'm unique. I'm the Janis Joplin of kickboxing, and tomorrow night we're going to rock and roll.
What do you think about JD Menezes? You've never fought her before, a former champion just like you.
I know she's tough. I know she's bringing her best, and looking forward to throwing down tomorrow night and proving it.
All right. Good luck. Tiffany Van Soos.
Both of those ladies looking forward to getting one step closer to regaining the belt of glory, the world championship of the super bantamweight division. We'll take a short break inside of the arena and get things ready for Glory 68 Miami, again brought to you by our friends at Manscaped.
Understandable reaction, fellas. This waking nightmare happens every day and could have been avoided with the right tool for the job. Introducing the Lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped, a precision-engineered personal trimmer for an unruly bush. Its skin-safe technology means you won't nick or snag your most delicate spots. Manscaped has every bush covered, even Jeff's. Click now to have the world's best personal trimmer delivered right to your door and get a free toiletry bag with your order.
You want to go up a division, that's what you'd like to do?
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. The memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the balls in the place. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight drop in the chills. I'm talking, yeah, one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Glory 68 Miami will get underway in the lightweight division, so let's get our two fighters onto the scales. LT Nelson taking on Josh Johnsey. Laurent T. Nelson will be first up onto the scales. He'll fight from the black corner tomorrow night here in Miami. Fighting out of South Africa by way of the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado, LT Smash. A 9-fight pro veteran, 8 wins, 1 loss, 4 of those wins coming by way of knockout. $154.4 for Nelson. He won his first 2 Glory starts in Denver and Chicago by unanimous decision. His opponent, Josh Johnsey, is here from Vancouver, Canada. Goes by the nickname the Nightcrawler. This will be his 16th Glory appearance. 29 wins, 10 losses on a professional career, and 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He burst onto the world stage with 4 straight wins by knockout. $152.2. Josh, by the way, the recipient of the Fight of the Night honors twice in both Copenhagen and Los Angeles in 2 of those 16 Glory appearances. Then we turn to the welterweight division. Richard Abraham versus Mike Lemaire. Let's get Maximus onto the scales first, fighting out of Itasca, Illinois. His 21-fight professional career consists of 14 wins with 7 losses, 4 of those wins coming by way of knockout, coming off a unanimous decision win at Glory 63 in Houston. 169.4 for Maximus. Now his opponent, here from San Diego, California. He knows what beach life is all about. Mike Lemaire. 22 professional wins in his career with 5 losses. 8 of those wins coming by way of knockout. The French Rock. Mike fulfilled a dream of fighting professionally on his native soil in France at Glory 64 in Strasbourg last March. 169.8 for Lemaire. Lemaire, by the way, a 2-time world Muay Thai champion and winner of 4 of his last 5 bouts. We will stick with the welterweights for the next matchup. Amari Diedrich taking on Troy Jones. One coming from Nottingham, England. The other from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, by way of Chicago, Illinois. Diedrich coming across the pond with a professional record of 19 wins and 7 losses. Trained in Muay Thai. 5 of his 19 wins have come by way of knockout. He had a successful debut in Utrecht at Glory 65 with a split decision win over Danny Traoré. 169.2 for Diedrich. Now his opponent, Troy Jones, out of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, here by way of Chicago, Illinois. Undefeated in 3 prior Glory appearances. Trouble. Impressive as a young professional, 12 wins with just 1 loss. 10 of those 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He won a unanimous decision in his last outing in the Battle of the Unbeatens with Amari Boyd in Houston. 169 even for Trouble Jones. I heard a shout-out as the expectation for Fight of the Night on that one. I'll tell you, there are a lot that could qualify for Fight of the Night, including your co-main event of the evening coming up next. It's the featherweights, Bailey Sugden, an ace at 10 pow, no doubt a Florida favorite. Sugden will fight out of the black corner and onto the scales first out of Newark, England. This kid is tough as nails. 12 wins, 4 losses, 1 no contest, 2 career knockouts for the British Bulldog. He won his first 2 Glory appearances, including a debut in New York under the lights of Broadway. 142.2 for Bailey Sugden. Now his opponent, undefeated in 5 prior Glory appearances, fighting out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Asa, the American Ninja. 10 pow. Only 1 loss in his professional career, 10-1, 5 of those wins by knockout. 142.8 for 10 pow. As we mentioned, undefeated in Glory, including a unanimous decision win over Hassam El Khosry in his last outing in Orlando at Glory 67 of Florida Golden Gloves. Asa got quite the welcome in Orlando earlier this summer. We expect more of the same tomorrow night in Miami.
I'm here with the bad boy, Bailey Sugden. Asa Tenpao has not lost in Glory. What do you think about him and that undefeated record?
His undefeated record goes tomorrow night. That's as simple as it is.
He has a very beautiful style. You're more of a get in there and mix it up, make it dirty. Do you think your style is going to give him problems?
I'm a fighter through and through. He's a technical fighter, but listen, I come to fight, and whatever it takes, I do to win. So we'll see on tomorrow night.
All right, good luck. Bailey Sugden, everybody. All right, Asa, when they told you that you'd be fighting the bad boy, what was your reaction?
I thought this was a fight in the making. I know we've been kind of going back and forth online with a few things, trying to set up the fight. So I was happy it got set up. I know Bailey's a top contender fighter, so looking forward to this.
Your last fight, you said you had some special things in store for us. We saw a lot of high technique type of acrobatic offense. What do you have in store for Bailey Sugden tomorrow night?
Well, without giving too much away, a good fight. We're looking forward to it, and a lot of techniques. Of course, you know what you're going to get from me.
You told us yesterday you were looking for the knockout. Is that still the case?
I mean, we're always looking for the knockout, of course.
Right, well, good luck. Here he is, everybody. Asa Tenpao.
But wait, there's more. Your main event of the evening and a slice of kickboxing and Glory history coming up. 5 rounds for the interim light heavyweight world championship and the possibility that we could have, for the first time ever, a a fighter holding 2 belts in 2 different divisions simultaneously. We're going to get them onto the scales here. Donaghy Abena taking on Alex Pereira. Abena comes in from Suriname, ranked #1 in the division. The silverback with a professional record of 24 wins and 6 losses. 6 of those wins by knockout. This will be his 4th Glory start. He fought for the belt last June in Paris at Glory 66. Won his debut in Lyon at Glory 60. And in a way, feels like he is acting in defense of the light heavyweight division to protect it from others moving in from other divisions within Glory's ranks. .208.6 for Abena. Now, the reigning middleweight champion of the world with a chance to take his slice and be forever in the books of Glory Kickboxing, Alex Pereira, here out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Pereira, 30 wins with 6 losses, 19 of those wins coming by way of knockout for Poatan, who is considered by many right now to be among the best, if not the best, pound-for-pound fighter in kickboxing. 205.2 for Alex Pereira. I mentioned at the top of our weigh-ins that he has vanquished all foes with 4 straight title defenses since taking the belt from Simon Marcus at Glory 46 in China. 3 of those coming by way of knockout. Alex, by the way, arrives on a 6-fight winning streak. This for the interim light heavyweight championship of the world, 5 rounds tomorrow night here in Miami.
Welcome to Miami, my friend. You've got a big task on your plate, the light heavyweight interim championship of the world. What are your thoughts on fighting Alex Pereira?
Yes, I can't wait. I can't wait to grab the belt, just like that. The talking is over, the training is over. Let's clash tomorrow.
Good luck to you. Donaghy Abena, everybody. Alex Pereira, what would it mean to you to be able to hold 2 world titles at the same time, something no Glory fighter has ever done?
Muito importante, como eu venho falando, importante para mim, para minha família, para o meu país, Brasil. Então, eu vim muito bem preparado e eu vim para levar mais cinturão.
Very important for me, very important for my family, very important for my country. So I came very well prepared to take the belt.
Donaghy told us yesterday he thinks he's just too big for you. He said you're too skinny, you have chicken legs and hollow bones.
Ele é mais pesado, eu sou mais forte.
He's heavier, I'm stronger.
What will happen tomorrow night? How will you win this fight?
Ele é garoto, 22 anos. Amanhã eu vou levar ele para a escola.
He's a boy, only 22. Tomorrow, Dad is going to take him to school.
Daddy will take him to school. He is the middleweight champion of the world, Alex Poatan Pereira.
What a night it's going to be tomorrow night here in Miami. We're thrilled to have our first visit to this part of the Sunshine State. We'll be here as the moon sets over Miami, and we hope you'll join us too. If you are within driving distance, if you live in Florida, don't miss this opportunity to become a part of combat sport history with a chance for that to be made in our main event tomorrow night here in Miami. Only one thing left to say. Miami, are you ready for glory?
You want to go up a division, that's what you'd like to do?
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. The memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the balls in the brakes. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight drop in the chills. I'm talking, yeah, one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Understandable reaction, fellas. This waking nightmare happens every day and could have been avoided with the right tool for the job. Introducing the Lawnmower 2.0 from Manscaped, a precision-engineered personal trimmer for an unruly bush. Its skin-safe technology means you won't nick or snag your most delicate spots. Manscaped has every bush covered, even Jeff's. Click now to have the world's best personal trimmer delivered right to your door and get a free toiletry bag with your order.